look like I've just stepped out of a Turkish barber's. I have just stepped out of a Turkish barber's. And for those that don't watch my exploration videos, welcome to Scammonden Mill, the mill that never was. Check it out when we get up here. It's quite a thing. We've got those ruins there. We'll have a closer look at that later. We've got all these walls here. And further up, past there, there's even more. But I want to get over there. So come on. Flies, man. Got a right sweat on. Humid today. Look at the size of these windows, man. I'm hoping I can pitch my tent up here. I did have a look. There's plenty of flat ground, but whether I can get my pegs in or not, I don't know. Wow, just pile upon pile of stone, man. I'll turn you around so you can see what I'm seeing. Where is it now? I'm thinking right here. You can still see some more ruins behind me and the big wall behind me over there. So I'm gonna get my rucksack off and get a beer and go. Let's get a beer cracked open, shall we? Then we'll have a walk around. I'll show you what's what. Oh yes. Cheers, guys. Here we are, if you can see the walls behind me. Scammonden Mill. A mill that never actually took off. For those that don't know, or don't watch my exploration videos, let's give you a brief history of it. Well, it was built, hang on, I'm just swap hands. Oh, that's a funny angle, isn't it? Right, yeah. So, it was built in 1851 to 1855. It was 6 stories high, so if you can imagine that going up quite a bit more. Yeah, no windows or doors were ever fitted to it. And that's pretty much because at the time when this was built, the American Civil War was kicking off. So then there was no cotton coming over from America. So that's pretty much the reason of why this place didn't take off. But in the whole Dean Head Valley that this is all based in, at the time there were only 400 people that lived on the farmsteads up and down the valley. And they thought, right, because they were all kicking off in Lancashire and Rochdale and everything for getting making money from textiles and that. Thought, right, let's have a bit over here. Because just over there, we'll have a look at it shortly, there's the remains of the old wheel house. You know, the water wheel that had power everything in here. But no machines actually got put in here. So anyway, yeah, as I was saying, the whole valley thing, everyone in the valley put some money in, and there were one guy, Richard Dyson, I believe he was called. He put £150 worth of shares, and if you can imagine, £150 in 1860 something was a fucking ton of money. So anyway, he'd done that, and it all fell through, and he lost everything. So he came here in the dead of night by lantern, climbed to the very top floor, and threw himself off. And and there were rumours, I think there were about 6 or 7 other people did that as well, because they'd all lost everything, so they threw themselves off. So that's interesting to know, isn't it? we could be in some haunted ruins. Well, people do call it the Ghost Mill of Scammonden. But come on, let's go and have a look around. We'll start up here. Yeah, so check it out, man. So the stonework, the size of the stone as well, it's just unbelievable how they managed to do it. Build it all without any arsing about, any pissing about. They just threw it up. Well, it looks like a bloody old chimney there. Let's kind of have a look at the middle there. See bricks there? I might be wrong. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yes, all these big stones. They brought them over the valley via wire, like a pulley system. Sounds pretty bloody mad engineering, isn't it? You know, look at the size of these. It's hard to get a scope of how big the place was actually, but I can imagine it was absolutely huge over here. Right, let's go over. I know some of you might have already watched my exploring video of this, but you know, for those that haven't, you know, at the time when the very first stone was laid, 7,000 people from around the area, all from Lancashire, Rochdale area, and Halifax, Bradford, Huddersfield, all came and watched the very first stone being laid. And it's quite impressive. So I'll come up there. Seat wall there at the corner. So yeah, right, come on, let's go and have a look down here. Look at this wall, man. Funny story about these echoes. It'll knock your socks off. Knowing that my fridge was full yesterday, I hid a 4-pack of these in the fridge at Morrison's at back, knowing I'd go and buy them today, so they're all nice and chilled. Forethought, see? I thought, yeah, let's have a bit of that. Right, I'll turn you around so you can have a proper look in here. See these walls here. I mean, these walls are like pushing 200 years old. It's crazy, isn't it? Like this here, I think the wheel was attached to it. The wheel was 400, what am I talking about? And the wheel was about 48 foot, not 400 foot. That really would be a mega structure. So yeah, I'd also seen, since I've been here last, that the farmer whose land this is on, he looked at his deeds not so long back, maybe the last few years or so, and found that actually owned 2 fields, 2 extra fields, which he didn't know he did. And he found the remains of an old church on there. And as he were digging around in his field, as you know, as he's quite entitled to being a farmer, they came across the graves of 2 people, 2 World War I soldiers. Obviously, he didn't dig them up or anything. He just left them. I found that out from a guy at work who knows him. Christ, that's some big stone up there. So, I don't know what's on that way, but the footpath this way is closed. Just need to know your way in. So, shall we have a look over there? Shall we go down there? Yeah, cool. So, my deducting skills, I would say this is where the wheel was. They're doing attached on there, they come through that hole down there, you can just see, and into here. If you can remember from the video last week, we touched on it, that probably goes into the basement, and there'd have been pulleys on those little hook things there for the water to go through. That's what I think anyway. I think it's the most likely scenario. It's quite something, isn't it? A few years after this place didn't open up, a builder bought it, and everyone thinking, oh excellent, we'll be able to get back into the textile trade, bring some money into the valley. Nah, he was all interested in selling the stone. So yeah, he just sold the stone, and what we've got here is what's left. Real shame. Got that tower here as well. I'll look in there shortly. Just look how grand it is, man. Right, let's have a look in this tower. Check that out. See the arch windows here. God knows what this for. I'm contemplating sleeping in here. I think there might be a bit too many bugs in there. But it's another one. I can do it again. Winter time. That'd be alright, that. Get a tarp on floor. I think that'd be quite cosy actually. Cheers everyone. So, I just want to say a big thank you and a hello to all my new subscribers. It's been 2 months since I last came out on a solo camp. That was at Saltwick Bay up in Whitby. Brilliant night that was. I spent the day going around Whitby, went to a few pubs, had a few drinks. About 7 o'clock headed on to Saltwick Bay, set my tent up, continued drinking, and just, yeah, had an absolutely whale of a time. To check out all the videos, it's there, man. It's probably about 8 or so, maybe 10 videos back. And so the last time I was out camping, 2 weeks ago, went out with my mate Al and his son, back at Real Permission. That were a great night as well. I also had, since I did the Explore here last week, people commenting on that video saying, go and do a camp there, man, go and do it. So here I am a week later, back doing a camp. And it promises to be a good one, is this. It's a nice area. I can just hear the hum of the motorway at background, but just birds, I can see birds singing, dogs in the distance, but it is farmland, there's farms over there. Well, no, we're all good. Everything's great. I'm not setting my tent up yet, I'm going to do it in a bit. Just been checking it out, just sitting here, enjoying a beer, enjoying a bit of the puff of my vape. And yeah, just sitting here chilling out. What's the pile of wood for, John? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you what the pile of wood for's for. You'll find out later on tonight. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. So, I'm just going to continue just chilling here. I'll bring you back when the tent's set up and I'll show you around, I'll show you everything I've brought, I can't speak. I'll show you around my tent, because, you know, it's massive. And I'll yeah, show you what else I brought. So yeah, cool. Check you in a bit. Oh yes guys, we're all set up. There we go, Camp Bareback is up and running. I'll show you around. We're out in the Van Gogh Banshee again. Usual setup, English wool blanket, thermos, 2-season, sleeping bag and my pillow. I've got some nice ales here and a bottle of wine, some food. In fact, while we're here, might as well have that. My last neck oil. Cheers. I'm not happy, guys. I'm not happy. I've just sat down planning what I'm going to do tonight and I thought, oh, I'll eat about 7, 8 o'clock. Brilliant. So everything's all put away, I've put everything in its spot, everything's all out, everything's ready to go. I forgot my fucking sausages. I was going to make 2 nice hot dogs and I forgot my fucking sausages. I'm really not happy about that. I brought everything. I brought me non-stick billy pan so I can cook in that. Bought some oil, bought bread, bought tomato sauce, brought mustard. Brought it all, everything to have a nice bloody couple of hot dogs. And I've forgotten the fucking hot dogs. I've got a Gingster's pasty though, steaked pape. Peppered steak. So, The warm-up beers are nearly finished. Then we'll crack on to the good stuff. So rumour had it. Oh, a couple of pigeons just landed up there. Yeah, I'm looking online earlier, and a story unfolded that there was some ring pressing going on here at one time or another, years and years ago, and people coming down and finding bits of jewellery, bits of Savory all over the place. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I might find a ring tonight. Who knows? But yeah. So there's about 2 hours left of sunlight. You can see it's getting a little bit darker now, but yeah, I think we've got about 2 hours left of sunlight, and then that's it. We're going to be in the dark. We've got plenty of lights. We'll have a walk around all ruins and all later on. We can get all torches on that. They look pretty cool in the dark. 7:30. So a few little birds tweeting around. You still hear the motorway. So I reckon, because of that little tale I told you about people pressing rings here, we should go and have a look, see if we can find out. And as a stroke of luck, just so happens that this here behind me, that bit of structure there, that was the kiln where they fired the rings. So who knows what's going to happen there, eh? Let's go over and have a gander. Just walking through this bloody undergrowth. So yeah, rumour has it that they used to fire some rings in here. Only for a short space of time, obviously, because it was a disused mill. But yeah, rumour has it people have found stuff in here before. Let's have a gander, eh? Let's have a swig of a beer. Put that down there. And there we go. Right, let's have a gander. Wow. You know what time it is. It's the drinking ring. This beer's nearly done. Just a warm-up beer. And we'll crack on to other stuff. So yeah, who would have thought that, eh? Who would have thought that an exact replica, or maybe a poor man's replica, of the drinking ring was made in this furnace, eh? Madness. Right. Let's go and get a deer. A deer? Is any deer? Oh, excuse me. Let's go and get a beer, eh? Here we are. We're having the King Crush. Look at that. Have a look at that. It is mango and passion fruit double milkshake IPA, and it's 8.4%. This is a bad boy. It's rather nice as well. So, as you can hear, sounds like the birds are coming home to roost for the night. I'm still here at Camp Bareback. There's the old bango. And there we are, just sit chilling there. Really annoyed I forgot my bloody sausages. It is what it is, I can't do it about it. Here I am. So, yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? Oh, actually, this year, 2025, it's 30 years since I started going to festivals. Me and my good Gene buddy, me and my good buddy Gene, we were discussing this. We went to Bloodstock a few months ago, beginning of August. You should see the video. It's rather good. Yeah, I went with his boys. It was a good weekend. Yeah, we were discussing it there, saying it's 30 years since we started going to a festival. And my first festival was Metallica at Donington Park, 1995. We had Slayer, White Zombie, Therapy, Warrior Soul, bloody hell, who else were on there? Corrosion of Conformity. In fact, we actually went to see Corrosion of Conformity a few weeks previous. They were supporting Megadeth in Leeds, and as they were playing, they wanted someone to come up stage, saying, "Come on, a guitarist up stage." Also, my mate David. I say obviously, no one knows him apart from us lot. My mate Dave, great guitarist, fucking phenomenal guitarist. We threw him up. We said, here. So we threw him up over at stage, and as he got up to get a guitar, another guy got on there, and Pepper Keegan went, "Nah, mate, you're all right. You can stay on stage." So he did do. Played a song, went up to the mic, shouted, "Fucking come on!" Place erupted. It was great. So yeah, fast forward a few weeks, and we're at Donington Park, and they're playing on the same show as Metallica. Brilliant! What a day that was! My first fucking festival. Absolutely superb it was. It was Metallica's Escape from the Studio tour they were doing, because they were recording the Load and Reload albums at the time. And because obviously they took years to do it, so they did a little tour in between. And they came to Donington Park. It was brilliant. Absolutely superb. And that was 30 years ago this year. Fucking 30 years ago, man. Wow, I've been to a lot of festivals over the years. Furthest I travelled for a festival, Grass Pop in Belgium probably, that's furthest I've been. That was a good one. Again, we went over there to see Iron Maiden. In fact, we went over because we wanted to see Maiden anyway, but one of our friends who played for My Dying Bride at the time, you might have heard of him, he said to us, "Oh, why don't you come over? I'll get you on guest list. No worries, you can get in. Yeah, no problem." I'm like, "Oh, mate, that'd be brilliant." So there were me, I think there were 4 of us, no, 5 of us, me, Dave, G, Mark, and G's missus at the time. So we went over to Belgium thinking this is going to be great, is this? So I went dressed for summer because it was summer. Got there, as soon as I got onto fucking arena, into festival grounds, it poured it down. It didn't stop pouring it down until we left Monday morning. So we're absolutely fucking drenched all morning, all weekend. So yeah, so I went up to the box office saying, "Hi, we're on the guest list for My Dying Bride. His name's Ian." "No, sorry mate, you're not on it." I went, "What? We should be, we've been told." No, you're not on it." So obviously we were annoyed because we went all the way to Belgium to be told we'd be on this festival guest list. We weren't anyway, and at the time it cost what? I think it was 45 quid for the weekend. 45 quid. What did we see that weekend? So Iron Maiden, Anathema, Rollins Band, Machine Head. There were numerous other bands on there. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. So yeah, got to that. And also another one in another country. I went to Lowlands in Amsterdam in 2000. Now that was banging. That was basically their version of Glastonbury. So who did I see that weekend? God, Chemical Brothers, Faithless, Keane, totally different sort of thing. Nile, Franz Ferdinand, Velvet Revolver, White Stripes. You know, all that in all one weekend, and it was fucking great. Absolutely superb. And that were in, I don't think, 2002, I think it was. And we did a couple of Leeds festivals in there. And I think it was about 2002, 2003, Download started. So we went to all of them for the last 20 odd years. Well, I missed 2 when I had my girls in 2007, 2008. I missed them 2. And I've been to every one of them since, apart from, I think, the last 3, because, well, there's prices out now, you know what I mean? It's just, the festival's totally changed. It's totally fucking changed. Bands aren't as good. And they're obviously going for a younger crowd, but it's the older crowd and the older bands that put them there, you know what I mean? That's what it should be doing. So last couple of years, me and Grahamid have been going to Bloodstock, and it's been fucking phenomenal. 20,000 capacity cap, they don't go any more than that. And how close you can get to the main stage and stand there and watch all your great bands, all your favourite bands. It's brilliant. You know, I've been, Emperor played this year, and I've been wanting to see Emperor since 1994, and never had a chance. The stars had never aligned, never had a chance to do it. I did it, I saw them this year, and they were fucking phenomenal. They came on before Trivium, and to be fair, Trivium were pretty bloody good too. They had Rob Flynn come on, and they played Symptom of the Universe as a tribute to Ozzy. Who else came on? They had guitarist from Malevolence, he came on too. Bass player from Sleep Token, he came on. They were great. They were great. That was such a great day. Trivium were real good. They did a cover of Master of Puppets as well. That was good. So yeah, Bloodstock, absolutely brilliant. Really great organisation. All the staff are great. There doesn't seem to be anyone fucking about like they do at Bloodstock. I mean, Download, people just there to collect a paycheck, you know what I mean? No, Bloodstock were good. Really quite enjoyable. And I forgot the, what was it? Oh, festivals, yeah. Yeah, so it's been 30 years since I started going to festivals this year. Obviously, I don't go to as many gigs as I used to go to. I used to go to gigs quite often. The only gig I've been to this year, apart from like Bloodstock, is Pantera in February, and that was bloody great. Absolutely superb. I just realised that I keep doing that, so my head's down here. Hello! So, yeah. Oh, I've been waffling on for a good 7 minutes now. I'm kind of just waiting for it to get dark so we can go down there, and you can just see the outline. Go down there and get some torchlight on the old stonework. It'll look mega. And then eventually we'll get all this crap sorted out here. Do-do-do-do. Well then. Whoa. I'll tidy that up, don't worry. What have we got now? Buxton Brewery, Axe Edge. I've had this before actually. Indian Pale Ale, 6.8, 6.0 even. 6.0. Yeah, I've had that before. Right, I think it's time I went and did a bit of exploring. I had some candles left in my bag from, I don't know, some of you might remember when I did Wrigley's Cabin, you know, Peak District. I took some tea lights up there and I still had a load left, so they're in my bag, so I'm going to go down there. I'm going to put them at windows of the mill and just see if I can give it some ambience and see what's going on, you know what I mean? It might look quite cool, might not, it might look shit, but it's something I want to do, so let's have a bash, yeah? So yeah, let's enjoy this and we'll get out and go. Whoa. It's too easy to drink, man. Far too easy to drink. Right, come on, let's go and do this. Right, let's see what this comes out with. I mean, the last thing I want to do is fall down a little stone and be injured, so I'm going to try and be careful. Just see Camp Bear back there, so we need to go down here. We also need to be careful here because there is a hole right there. See if I didn't have any wits about me. Old John Wits. I'd have fallen down there, that'd have been a bit shit. We don't want that. So I'm coming down here, look at this. Look at man. Look at that, man. Wow. Totally different perspective when it looks in dark. The words that were spat out in a really incoherent way. Yeah, look at it. It looks totally different in dark, doesn't it? Let's go and have a look. This is mad, isn't it? And what is this? Oh yeah. Doo-doo. Next beer. It's a Northern Monk. Sun, Sea and Juice, Tropical IPA, 6%. What we're saying here. Take your taste buds on a trip of a lifetime to the land of Sun, Sea and Juice. Thus. Mango and orange flavours. Fresh from the north. Yeah, the north. Can't beat the north. Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Let's have a bit of this. What was smelling like? Oh, that's a snazzy bouquet. Yeah. Yeah, Northern Monk. Again. Done it again. Northern Monk. Hit me up. Let's make a beer. As if that's going to happen. It took like Hayes Outdoors 5 years of pestering. I ain't got 5 years to do that. I'm 45, man. Been camping for like fucking when did I start camping? 15, just about, probably 32 years ago. I've been camping. Yeah, I used to go pretend we were going out on nights out. No, we didn't. We didn't pretend we were going on nights out. We pretended we were staying at people's houses. Oh, whatever. I've probably already said this anyway. So that don't matter anyway, does it? So we'll continue drinking this juice. I'm just sitting here. You know, if you look, I've been sitting here quite a bit, just lights off. Lights off, just totally quiet, just sitting here. You just start hearing, apart from that, I'm sure I've said this before actually, apart from the hum of the motorway, you just go quiet and everything around you just becomes at one, and it's quite nice. It's quiet. Hello, here I am. It's getting that time, innit? It's getting to that time when we need to get that firebox all lit up. I think we'll start doing a bit of bushcraft. Got light behind me. I think that's a light from the motorway. But whatever, doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, I'm still here. I need to get another beer. I think there's one more beer left, and we've got a bottle of wine as well. Oh, here I am. I've got this wingman. Let's get it open. Got a little tea light just to give a bit of ambience, you know. We've had this before. It's a returning favourite. Yeah. Oh, cracking beer. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this beer, and then we'll get bushbox on the go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cook up some marshmallows. Yeah, I brought some marshmallows. So that's what I got wood for. I'm going to get my bushbox on go, burn a load of wood. I'm going to get a green branch, but there's one just behind us here which has been snapped, so I'm going to cut that off, shave it all down, and then I'm going to get some marshmallows on it, and we're going to cook up some marshmallows. It's going to be great. I'm right looking forward to it. It's a shame I didn't have my hot dogs, because I was right looking forward to that. I was going to do hot dogs and then marshmallows, but I forgot my sausages. Let's get this branch off here. I want this. There we go. Look at that. So I brought me a fire starting kit. I've got loads of birch bark in it. I've had it in there for years. It's so matured, it's brilliant. I mean, watching. Look at that. One go. Oh yeah. That's not what we wanted, is it? Well, they all fell down there then. That's a bit neat, isn't it? Oh, that looks disgusting, doesn't it? Let's have a bash. That just needed a bit of chocolate in the middle of that. That would have been absolutely banging. Wow. It's just naughty, isn't it? Naughty. I think it's definitely time to call it a do, isn't it? I keep thinking to myself, oh, I'm really uncomfortable. I need to lean against something. Oh, I can't. And then I move down and lean against the rock. Still uncomfortable. And then I think, oh, I'll move up. Keep getting uncomfort. And then, yeah, uncomfort and toes. Uncomfortable toes. Not very good. Right, so I'm just nodding off here outside at the bush box, so I'm going to get into bed. Just sup a bit more of this. I'll see you all again very soon. See you now. Yeah! We've still not got in the tent yet. We're still stood here. We've got a drinking ring on. We've got shades on. Feeling groovy as shit. Yeah, so I'm nodding off when I had the little fire going. God, Ben, these glasses are filthy. I saw them that morning. Yeah, you just see the remnants there. That's my bottle. Don't know if you can just see it. Remnants of the fire. That's been going for a couple of hours, but yeah, it's time to call it a day now. It's time to go to bed. Look at that drinking ring. I want to thank every one of you for watching tonight. Every one of you that's watched from the beginning. If you jumped in halfway through and gone back and watched everything, thank you very much, everybody. Continue watching, because there's more of this going to come. More of this shit. More of this camping in stupid places. Getting annoyed by things. You know, there's a lot to come. There's a fucking lot to come. So you lot need to stay and keep an eye. And just watch. Yeah, keep an eye. Watch. Jesus Christ, I'm pissed. Right. Argentinian, that. Whew. I'm not Argentinian. Right. Next time you see me, we'll be in that sleeping bag and we'll be getting all cosy and stuff. Right. It's definitely time to stop it now. Definitely time to cut all this off and go to sleep. Oh, I've got the drinking ring on. Oh man, I'd love some food. I'm absolutely fucking starving, man. Some hot dogs would have been banging, but you know, shit goes on. I didn't get the hot dogs. Maybe something equally as nice next day. Yes, something equally as nice next day. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna watch in the morning. I'll watch you in the morning through some binoculars, and I'll see you all in the morning. If anything magic or tragic happens during the night, I'll bring you back. If not, sorry if I sound like to hear outdoors there, but this is what it is. I'll see you on the other side. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. Good morning. It's 8:45. Woke up about 7 o'clock needing to pee. Had said pee, got back in. Go back to sleep. I just woke up now. I need to pee again. I have to get up, pack up, and get me sent off. God, I am hungry. Right, come on, let's have a pee. Here I am, it's me. Oh, Sunday, bloody Sunday. Really encapsulated the frustrations of a Sunday, didn't it? Yeah, just having a gander around. Look at those ruins, man. Quite magnificent. So this is where my spot was last night. I'll take the camera around so you can get a better look. There's a little bush box. All my rubbish in the bag already. So I've just got all that to pack up and sort out. It really is the worst part of camping, isn't it? You've got to pack everything up and get it in your bag and walk back to the car. I mean, car's probably about half an hour walk away. Sunday, bloody Sunday. So start packing up now. I'm taking my time because I really can't be asked to rush. It's Sunday, innit? No rush on a Sunday. What great surroundings are, isn't it? Nice. Nice and peaceful. And as always, leave no trace. You never know what's here. Right. Let's get all my rubbish. Water. Let's get the hell out of here. One final look before we go. There you go. You never know we're there. Let's not forget these tea lights. Not leaving any rubbish on my watch. Oh, look at that. Solidified again. I'll keep that one. Other one burnt out. Next. Oh nice, that one too. Look at that. Groove. Oh bloody hell. Kicked a stone then, tripped up. The midges are out today. It's too early for them crack. For that crack. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was a bloody good camp. I'm just going to check up this hill, see what it's like up here, if it's flat enough for a camp. Oh yeah, plenty flat enough. Definitely get your tent there. And we were just through there. Cool, yeah. Oh, apart from, you know, it's right in front of the bloody houses and farm, so no, not good. Great spot, but in view. Right, let's crack on. Well, what a good night that was. I really enjoyed that. Hope you did too. Not sure what I'm going to be doing again next Wednesday, but you know, it's a week-to-week basis. You'll find out when I find out. Cool. I really enjoyed this one. Hope you have too. Right, I'll see you again in the next one. Take care, everybody. See you again soon. Bye bye now. Take care. Bye.